Today, it's Teacher Jin's class time again because I know. The teacher's class was 8 hours long, and there was no peeing spot during the whole process. In the past, an air tanker, also known as a chamber pot, was used. Dad Young interrupted and said he bought diapers yesterday and put them on today, just in case of emergencies. As a result, after putting it on, it felt like a baby in the mother's womb. Every time I take Teacher Jin's class, I don't feel like I haven't learned enough. As a result, when I felt the urge to urinate, I peed directly first, but instead I heard my father yelling in my right ear, not to pee in my mother's womb. What mother? Womb? Aren't we originally one? At this time I suddenly heard a snap. Oh, who slapped me on the butt? Good boy. Father Young's voice came to my right ear again, and another baby was born. At this time, Ma Yang was nagging in her left ear. Good son, study hard and get admitted to a 985 or 211 decent university in the future, so that you can find a good job, marry a good wife, and then give birth to a fat boy, and then it goes back and forth, also called reincarnation. Lao Tzu said, "You can know everything about the world without leaving your home. You can know the way of heaven without looking into the door." I've already seen the future society where you will be unemployed after graduating from college because you can't grab the carrot and run away. Forget it, I might as well lie down and grow old in my mother's womb without being born. Wait until you are 80 years old, graduate with a postdoctoral degree, and then have a cesarean section, not an axillary section, but the left armpit, because the general is on the left and the general is on the right. When I was born, I was an immortal with white hair and a childlike face. And then I rode an ox to the west. I felt so uncomfortable. While walking, a big man suddenly appeared on the side of the road and shouted, "I planted this tree and opened this road. I want to pass by here and leave money to buy the road." I said, "What kind of hero is a good man?" The man said, "My surname is Yin, and my name is Shi. Stop talking nonsense and get the money quickly." I said, "I am penniless. What should I do?" The man said, "You old man, you look like a scholar. That's fine. Letters from home are worth tens of thousands of gold. Please leave one book." I said, "I don't have a book." The big man said, "Then write a book. I am materialistic and need something real." I said, "Okay, then just do it. Because practicing the way is like making love, like drinking water. Knowing whether it is hot or cold, it can only be understood but cannot be expressed in words. That's not the case anymore." At this time, the bell rang, and it was replaced by Teacher Zhao's international politics class. I said, "Well, I don't like political classes, especially international politics." Someone was interjecting next to me. It was not Teacher Zhao, but Teacher Lee. Her name was Lee Wanji, and she was Korean. I looked back and saw the Korean student again. I said, "Hey, shut up, she is Teacher Zhao. Her name is Zhao Xianglu. She is my future mother-in-law, because, you know, I like her daughter." At this time, I suddenly felt something prick in my elbow. I opened my eyes and yawned. Who interrupted my sweet dream again? At this time, a harsh, silver bell-like voice came from my ears. "Comrade Fanlin, you have crossed the 38th parallel." It turned out to be my desk mate, Zi Yan. Relying on the power of her mother as a teacher, she secretly drew a line on our public desk, which she euphemistically called the 38th line. I've never been the same as her. I'm free to do whatever I want, but I do not violate the rules, not out of fear, but out of love. Today there is a country called Little Life, which treats the public ocean as its own sewer and discharges nuclear waste into it, just like peeing in the womb of Mother Earth. Although the West pretends not to see it, flower growers protest and speak out against it. However, the harm that humans have done to Mother Earth is not just a small one. Let's not talk about the distance, let's talk about atmospheric pollution. We have heard these warnings countless times about carbon emissions and global warming, but what is the result? So I said, go back to the original nature, go back to the era of small countries and few people, farm the land, raise flowers. Why do you have to drive luxury cars to show off your wealth in a city with cement forests? Does modernization equal happiness? Modernization at the expense of polluting Mother Earth is not a bad idea. At this time, my father's voice came to my ears. "Son, if you have poop and urine, you have to hold it in. Come back and poop it into your own 1/3 of an acre of land so that you can save money on fertilizers. I will also give you a wife to use in the future." At this time, there was the sound of the roommate opening the door. It turned out to be Nankei Yimeng.